This is the first axe into the tree. It was the first axe that really had done something regarding a bipartisan conclusion of the state, something that would have does at least prevent some of the concerns moving forward. Now, is it the be-all, end-all? No. But don't listen to me. Listen to the NRA.
I don't need to listen to the NRA.
Restore a degree of sanity. To the SAFE Act's over-the-top demonization of lawful gun owners. Tom King, who's president of the New York Rifle and Pistol Association, indicated it was a step in the right direction.
What you saw there and what you heard there is the senator wave this magic flag of his NRA rating or what Tom King or somebody else says. And I am not here in this video to call out the NRA or Tom King. That is not the point of this. The point of this is I am a free man. I have free will. I am able to use my mind and engage in free thought. And I do not clap like a trained seal because you throw an A+ rating from one group or another at me. Okay, I'm not putting down those groups. That's not what this video is about. But what I am saying is I am sick and tired of senators who don't do anything to support gun rights or any other rights in this state or nationally and hide behind a rating because what they say sounds like they support freedom, but their actions tell a different story. Senator, do not insult me or anyone else that is a free man and woman here in New York State by telling me that I should get behind this and not take your word for it. I should take Tom King's word or the NRA's word. I can read that memorandum of agreement. I heard Governor Cuomo's statement. I have read everything on this agreement, and you didn't do anything. So you can piss down my back all you want and tell me it's raining, but that doesn't mean that I believe it. No matter how many times you and Senator Seward and Senator Flanagan and the rest of you clowns say 2 + 2 = 5, I'm not going to be stupid enough to forget that 2 + 2 = 4. I can recognize the truth, and I am not, by any group, anybody, told who I'm going to support and who I'm going to vote for. And if the only argument you have to support the only thing you have that you think is going to get me to support you is to tell me that somebody else says I should support you or somebody else supports you, well, I don't care. That's not good enough. That doesn't answer the issues that I have raised with you. And for you to throw that up like it's a magic flag is an insult. And it's not just you, and it certainly isn't just in this state. It is done all across this country with politicians who are not at all concerned with my gun rights or any other rights that I have, which, by the way, are unalienable. You should probably look into that. You know, you guys all being attorneys seem to not be able to fathom the idea that no matter what laws you pass, you cannot separate me from these rights or any other man or woman in this country. Those rights are unalienable. Take a look into it. But the idea that you can govern and legislate in a way that totally screws me over time and time again, and then magically at election time come begging, promising a bunch of crap that you're going to weed out, get rid of the SAFE Act, and you're going to get rid of Common Core, and you're not going to fund them, and then expect me to fall in line like a trained whatever. I'm not going to do it, and I don't buy it. So you're going to have to do a lot more than talk. You're going to have to actually engage in this fight. You talked about being on the battlefield, Senator. Well, you and the rest of the senators in this state and everybody everywhere else had better get your butts really on that battlefield and get engaged and stop doing what's politically expedient. You know, I look at the Assembly where they are outnumbered horribly, and I see guys like Dave DiPietro, Steve Katz, Bill Nojay working their tails off, fighting the good fight. They are fighting a losing battle, but they are fighting that fight, and they do not compromise what they say or what they actually do. Those are legislators who really care about my freedoms. It's a sad day when the horribly outnumbered Republicans in the state assembly put to shame the Republicans who hold a majority in the New York State Senate. And I'm Van Prepper. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you like what you see, hit the subscribe button. You can check me out also on Facebook, on Twitter, on Pinterest, on Instagram, on Tumblr, and of course right here on YouTube. Happy shooting, everybody.